Alright everybody, so thank you. If you haven't watched the introductory video, you can certainly go back and watch that if you'd like, but you don't have to. So this is session 1 for Barley's Quest. This is the series of videos that I'm going to be sharing with obedience clients. Sometimes other clients will get referenced into these videos or get shown these videos, but this is going to record my journey with my new 9-week-old border collie, Barley, and his journey through obedience with me. So at the beginning of each video, I'm going to give you a rough idea about what we're using here today. And so here's your checklist for some stuff you're going to need for this quest, for this training, and things that you'll see me using, or things that I will be using. So the first thing I'm going to have you recommend that you use is a dog training logbook. So you can see I've got all of Barley's info right here, and then this is going to be the page for today. What we're covering, the behaviors down here, which is orienting, name recognition, look, touch, down, and mat, which is going to be a crate. For this session, you will be using a crate. For some clients, you might be referencing back to this video, because this will have some crate training in it as well. Instead of like my older videos where it's just focusing on one behavior, this is going to look more of like what a puppy training session should look like. Some other things I'm going to have is you don't have to use one, but I'm recommending the use of a clicker. I will be using one. Barley's primary reinforcer will be some puppy kibble, but I also have some freeze-dried chicken. Christoph will also be in this video occasionally, because this is kind of a new learning thing for us. I don't want Christoph to feel left out just yet. You may see me give him like a bully stick, occasionally cue some behaviors with him. Alright, so the behaviors we're going to be doing today are orienting towards the owner and name recognition. We're going to be doing look, touch, down, and some mat work, which we're orienting onto a kennel. Okay? As always with this stuff, if you ever have questions, feel free to reach out to me either through YouTube or through one of my social medias, Concerned Canines on Facebook, or Concerned K9, the letter K and the number 9, at Instagram. You also reach me at concernedk9@gmail.com. Happy to help you with both in-person and online training sessions. So thank you for watching. I'm going to adjust the camera and get started. Now, I am going to have some background music playing, because it just helps me kind of think and stay focused. But we're going to start with name recognition. We'll see how he does with this kibble too. Barley. Barley. You're a slow eater, buddy. Barley. 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 Finding every last crumb. Barley. This is our very first training session. This is the first bit of training I've ever done with this dog. He's on his second full day in our house. Barley. Now what I'm doing is whenever he looks up at me, I say his name. Whenever he looks up at me, I'm clicking and reinforcing, right? I'll do this again with Christoph with a higher value treat. Christoph. Well, let's get Christoph on camera first. Come here, Christoph. Christoph. Right? Barley. And yes, I am switching between a high value reinforcer for my standard poodle, Christoph, and a low value reinforcer for my puppy. I'm going to explain that at the end of the session. Barley. Barley. And you can see now he's beginning to recognize a little. He's beginning to look up a little bit when I say this. Barley. But he's also beginning to look expectantly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to break eye contact and then do this again. Right? Barley. He didn't break eye contact with me, but he, we're still learning his name, right? Barley. Kristoff. And with Kristoff, you notice he gave me a little bit of a tail wag. It is better to speak in a high, friendly tone when you are talking to dogs, especially puppies. They respond to that better. Barley. Now you notice he tried to jump. I didn't click and reinforce. Barley. 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 Kristoff. Sorry, Kristoff's reinforcer's a little bit further behind the camera. Barley. Barley. You see, there we go. He's laying down. He looked up. It's a little delayed, and that's okay. He's still learning his name. Barley. 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 Okay, so we're gonna hit our logbook real quick while I talk about this. So I didn't actually count. I should probably count how many pieces of kibble that I used. But I'm going to estimate that to be about 20 repetitions. Probably with about a 2-second delay. Towards the end. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the next behavior, which is look. Alright, so look is an orienting behavior that I'm going to use to get the dog's attention on me. I'm going to do a couple of looks with Kristoff, and then I'm going to move on with Barley. And this time I'm going to count my kibble so I know how many repetitions I get. Okay. I'm going to make light contact on the dog's nose, bring it up to my eye, and say, look. Now with Kristoff, I might not do that type of contact. Kristoff, come here. Kristoff, look. Good, Kristoff. You'll notice I'm saying the dog's name as I do it. Kristoff, look. You notice his tail kind of stopped wagging a little bit too as he focuses. I'm trying to hold this for about 3 to 5 seconds. Kristoff, look. Boy. We'll do a couple more so he doesn't feel left out. And we're going to move on to Barley. Kristoff, look. Kristoff, look. You notice he's paying more attention to me too. Kristoff, look. Now, your dog does not have to be in a sitting or any type of position. Kristoff prefers to stand, but sometimes he will sit. Alright, so I'm going to count out my kibble this time. 5, 10, 15, 16, 25. Or it says 20. I'm going to try to go to 25 repetitions. Okay, here we go. Barley! Come here, Barley. Barley, come here. Okay. Barley, look. No treat in the hand either. Barley, look. Here you go. Right here. Barley, look. Now your breed is going to give you a different type of look. This guy doesn't give me a lot of direct eye contact. Barley is staring me pupil to pupil, right? Barley, look. Up. He tried to jump. Because he tried to jump, I'm going to reset, do that again. Barley, look. Excellent focus considering somebody is trying to get him to pay attention. So I'm going to distract Kristoff a little bit with Bully Stick. Well, we're college and she. Alright, Barley, come here. Barley. Barley, look. Barley. Look. You also notice I'm standing up straight. Always stand up straight when you're asking for this behavior. Barley, come here. Come here. Barley, look. Barley, look. Barley, look. Barley, look. Barley, look. Barley, look. That was a little sloppy. Kristoff, you need to move, bud. Come on, Kristoff. Barley, look. Barley, look. Barley, look. That was a little sloppy. He looked away towards the end. Barley, look. Barley, look. So you see, if I repeat my verbal cue, I'm repeating my hand cue as well. Okay? Yes, I know. Not good, Kristoff. What? Not good, Kristoff. But come here, Kristoff. Kristoff, sit. You can get it if you do sit. There you go. All right. Oop, and there's Barley right behind me. Barley, come here. Barley, look. I waited for him to stop moving, even though he kept his eye contact. I did wait for him to stop moving. Okay? Kristoff. All right, Barley, look. You can just barely see him down there on the camera. Barley, look. Barley, look. Barley, look. He drifted, then he came back. I'm still going to click for that, okay? Barley, look. Barley, look. Barley, look. A little sloppy, but that's okay. Barley, look. He looked away after I clicked. I'm going to let that go because I still marked that. We're still establishing the clicker as a marker. Barley, look. Barley, look. Barley, look. Barley, look. Barley, look. Look. Barley, look. Okay. Kristoff, look. Touch. Good boy. Come here, buddy. Okay. I'm going to give Barley a quick water break. I'm going to take a quick drink break myself. And we're going to move on with training. So that was 25 repetitions of look. Now remember, stand up straight. Nose to eye. Hold for about 3 to 5 seconds. With some dogs, I will tell you to drop your hand a little. This is Barley's very, very first training session, and we are only on day 2. So I'm not going to drop my hand with that today. Next session I will. Right. So 25 reps and some healing into down. Okay. Alright, so let's move on to behavior number 3, which is touch. I'm going to demonstrate a couple of touches with Kristoff, and then I'm going to do this with Barley. Okay. Now again, this is what a training session should look like. It's probably going to be a little longer than what most of you are doing. That's okay. You're not stopping to explain as you're doing it. Okay. And if you hear Outlander music in the background, it's because I'm currently reading that book, and it's kind of a guilty pleasure of mine. I actually really like the show. Alright. We're going to take a quick potty break pause. Okay, potty break over. So now what we're going to work on is touch, down, and go to mat. At least we're going to try to. So we'll see what the puppy gives us today. Alright, so I'm going to show a couple touches with Kristoff, and then I'm going to do this with Barley. A little bit of clicker coaching. I like my clicker in my off hand. Dominant hand does the talking. Alright. Kristoff. Touch. Touch. One of the few behaviors Kristoff's actually surprisingly well versed in. Touch. Flat of your palm. No treat in the hand, obviously. And you want to do this going forward and backwards. The best way to practice this is to either do it with your eyes closed or do it where you can't face your dog. Click the moment you feel cold, wet nose. No teeth, no tongue, just cold, wet nose. Alright, so we're going to count out, I'm thinking 20 reps for this one. So 5, 10, 15, 18, 20. We might just go even 25. It's a fast moving cue. All right, Barley. Sorry, bumped a piece of furniture. Okay, Barley, come here. Come here, Barley. Barley. No, we're gonna have to take this away. Okay, come on. Let's go. Barley. Okay, Barley, touch. There you go. Barley. Barley, touch. Touch. You should feel a little pressure. There you go, bud. There you go. Can you get some water? Get some water. Touch. Buddy, I love you too. Barley, touch. Wrong side of the hand, but that's okay. Barley, touch. Yes, Christoph. I know Christoph can touch. Barley. Touch. Barley, touch. You're asking why am I doing this with Christoph out here? This kid cannot be left out of a training session at all. So, he loves my wife. He loves my mother-in-law. He's still a daddy's boy. Touch. 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 Barley, touch. Okay. Barley, touch. Barley, touch. Yeah, 25 is a good number for this because we're going through these a lot faster. Touch. 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 Did not reinforce on the jump. If he has 4 feet in the air, I'm not reinforcing. Touch. This is a good behavior to cut down on play biting. Touch. Barley, touch. Barley, touch. Up. There we go. This also kills the lower back with a puppy. So much easier to do a touch when the head is up here. One day. Touch. Touch. Okay. Good boy, Barley. Christoph, you're next. Okay. So, remember when you're doing touch, keep moving. Always say the name when you're issuing a cue. Who are you talking to, right? Typically, I don't, like I said, I don't really want my clients practicing with both dogs present. Unless they want to practice this with both dogs. But Sorry, I'm trying to keep notes here as I do this. I mean, you can. Part of the reason I'm doing this with Kristoff, though, is I'm trying to get Kristoff kind of reignited into training as well. I think there's a little bit of depression from doing this with Flynn. And so I'm trying to get Kristoff interested in doing this stuff again, too. So playing a little bit off of his jealousy. But, well, can't win, cheat, right? All right, so I'm going to do some downs. And when you're doing down, if your dog is not lying down on the first cue, then you're not going to say down until you can stand up straight, point towards the ground, and down, right? So I may or may not say down with Barley. You'll see me when I start to say down, I will start saying it, right? Demonstrate what the end result of down looks like, although be fair with Kristoff, there can be a delay when it comes to this. So here we go. Kristoff. You can start in a sitting position if you like. Sit. Down. You see I'm just pointing down. Inclining my back a little bit. Barley. Kristoff. Down. And this is why Kristoff doesn't make a great demo dog. I'm going to lower it a little bit. And I would prefer his back hips shift a little bit more. With Barley, it's going to be kind of hard to do because he is so young. We're going to do that again. All right, Kristoff, come here. Kristoff, sit. Kristoff, sit. Come on. I know. Kristoff, sit. You may be tempted to touch their hip a little bit. Don't do that. Okay, we want to do this without any type of physical compulsion. Yeah, I know. Show everybody why. I thought about getting them. Yeah. You see how his hips are turned outward, right? This is a recline down. This is better. All right, a couple more. Kristoff, come here. Sit. Can you give me a down? Can you just do a straight down? Kristoff, down. And that's very typical of Kristoff. 1 second, I'm gonna. Do you want to try that again? Come here. Come here, Kristoff. Come here. Come here. You got the hiccups, don't you? Smell? Come here. Down. Last one. You can have both treats in my hand. Smell. So Kristoff has what we would call low bidability or low drive. He knows how to do the behavior, he just doesn't want to. So for this, we're only going to do 20. And I'm going to start in a sitting position. I'm going to start on the ground. Okay. Alright, Barley. Oh. Kristoff, I need you to move, buddy. Come here. Barley, come here. See what I said. Come here, Barley. like kibble. So clicking once his chest hits the ground, right? Let's see if we can reposition this a little bit. Come here. Come here. Come on. How about... Right, so guide him back into a sitting position. And then I'm going to keep my hand close to him. It's a little sloppy, but that's okay. I'll take it. Come here, brother. Come on. Barley, come here. Okay. Kristoff, you're not helping back there, buddy. Kristoff, leave it. Hey. Leave it. Right here. Kristoff, come here. Kristoff, come here. Kristoff. Come on. Walk in the camera, bud. Okay. Back to Barley. Okay. He's beginning to pick up on this pretty well. Oh, I gotta go Kristoff, not sure. He's gonna go Kristoff. I loves him. See, I loves him. Sorry, I can't help myself. Alright, let's try this from a standing position. So we're still gonna war this behavior, right? Starting to sit. Guide to a down. Stand up a little bit and click. Do that again. Come here. Come here. Sit. And down. See, I'm beginning to stand back up. Right? Hop up. Hop up. Come on. Okay. Down. Making some good progress. Making some very good progress. And Kristoff's looking handsome on camera. There isn't anybody. Come here. Come here. Come here. Sit. Down. Start picking up on it. Okay. So it picked up halfway through. Halfway through, we started to stay down. Come here. Barley, come here. Come here, Barley. Come here. Come here. Come here. Down. Good boy. Kristoff is a good boy too. See, Kristoff is a good boy too. Kristoff want a chew? No? Okay. Kristoff want a bar? Okay. Barley. Come here, Barley. Barley, come here. He's getting a little disinterested, so I might wrap this up a little early. Because at this point, we've been going for almost 40 minutes. All right, Barley, come here. Barley. Barley, down. Wonderful, down. Do you want out real quick? No, not Barley. Not you, Barley. Ugh. Okay. Alright. Barley, down. Barley, down. Barley, come here. Come here. Down. Barley. It's okay. We're going to pause for just... Okay, we're going to resume now. All right. Barley. Come here. Come on. Come here. Almost done. Almost done. We'll stop after this, okay? Barley, down. Okay, we'll stop there. All right, I'm going to let them out real quick. I'm going to pause this for just a second. Okay. So I went ahead and stopped. I did 20 repetitions. I was going to do 20 repetitions. I put 6 pieces of kickback, so we did 14 reps. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. I'm going to go back and watch this again. Again, down. At rep 10. Okay. Next session. Alright, so the mat work will start on the next session. So, as always, if you have questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I will do this will be a session 1, and then for this one, there will also be a session 1.2, where we're later this week, and then sometime next week, I will start, probably next Sunday. We will start with a new set of behaviors to practice on top of this. So, okay, thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for coming along on this journey with me. I don't know if I'm ready, but I'm certainly going to try. All right, bye, everybody.